Do you ever feel like no matter how fast you move, life is always one step ahead of you? Like you're constantly catching up, to deadlines, to expectations, to other people's success. Maybe you scroll through social media and feel like everyone else is moving forward while you're stuck. Maybe you feel like you're running, but not arriving. If that feels familiar, then this story is for you. There was once a woman who felt behind in life every single day, until she discovered one quiet evening habit that completely changed how she saw herself, and her future. Stay with me until the end. In a fast-growing city filled with ambition and noise, there lived a 32-year-old woman named Aisha. On paper, Aisha was doing well. She had a solid marketing job, a modern apartment, friends, and a decent income. People often said, "You're doing great." But inside, Aisha constantly felt behind. Behind her friends who were getting married. Behind colleagues getting promoted. Behind classmates launching businesses. Every night, she would lie in bed replaying her day. What did I not finish? What did I mess up? Why am I not further ahead? Her mornings felt rushed. Her days felt pressured. Her nights felt heavy. She wasn't failing. But she wasn't at peace either. Every evening after work, she would scroll. Engagement photos. New houses. Career milestones. Fitness transformations. And every scroll felt like proof that she wasn't enough. "I should be further by now," she would whisper. Her best friend Lena noticed the change. One evening over dinner, Lena asked gently, "Aisha, when was the last time you felt proud of yourself?" Aisha blinked. Proud? She couldn't remember. She was always chasing the next milestone, the next improvement, the next version of herself. But never appreciating the current one. One night, after a long day at work, Aisha made a small mistake in a presentation. It wasn't major. But it felt like confirmation that she wasn't good enough. That night, she sat on her couch in silence. No scrolling. No TV. Just quiet. And for the first time in years, she asked herself, what if I'm not behind? What if I'm just distracted? That question changed everything. The next day after work, instead of scrolling, Aisha did something different. She sat by her window. No phone. No music. Just the view of the city slowly turning orange as the sun set. At first, it felt uncomfortable. Her mind wanted noise and distraction. But she stayed. 5 minutes. Just watching. She noticed the way the sky changed colors, the way lights turned on in other apartments, the way people slowed down as night came. For the first time in a long time, she wasn't comparing or chasing. She was simply observing. That night, she made a decision. Every evening. 5 minutes. No phone. No scrolling. Just stillness. At first, it was hard. Her thoughts were loud. You're behind. You're late. You're not enough. But she didn't fight the thoughts. She just watched them like clouds passing. After a week, something shifted. She began noticing her own progress. The projects she had completed. The skills she had developed. The resilience she had built. Not flashy milestones. But real growth. 2 weeks later, Lena noticed something. You seem calmer, she said. Aisha smiled and replied, I stopped trying to win a race I was never meant to run. She realized something powerful. Comparison had made her feel behind. Stillness helped her see she was exactly where she needed to be. She started celebrating small wins. Finishing a tough email. Cooking dinner instead of ordering out. Going for a short walk. Not for achievement. But for alignment. After 30 days of her 5-minute evening reset, Aisha felt different. Her job hadn't changed. Her relationship status hadn't changed. Her income hadn't changed. But her inner voice had. Instead of, "You're behind," it said, "You're growing." Instead of, "Look at them," it said, "Look at you." She no longer measured her life against others. She measured it against yesterday's version of herself. And she was moving forward. Steadily. Quietly. Confidently. 6 months later, Aisha still sits by her window every evening. Sometimes she thinks. Sometimes she just watches the sky. But she no longer feels behind. Because she understands something most people never learn. Life is not a race against others. It's a relationship with yourself. And that relationship needs stillness, not noise. Now let me ask you something. When was the last time you sat in silence with your own life? Not judging it. Not comparing it. Not rushing it. Just witnessing it. You don't need a promotion to feel ahead. You don't need validation to feel worthy. You don't need to move faster. You need clarity. Tonight, before you scroll and distract yourself, sit somewhere quiet for 5 minutes. No phone. No music. Just you and your breath. Let the noise settle. And ask yourself, what if I'm not behind? What if I'm exactly where I need to be? Because peace doesn't come from catching up. It comes from slowing down. You are not late. You are not behind. You are becoming. And becoming takes time. Stay patient. Stay steady. Keep growing.